nigga grind and get it. Hey.
Freaking iPad.
Hands in the air. Living nigga. Hands in the air.
I gotta turn this off. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh shoot. I guess to go. Okay. We are back at it. I am heading to knock out a few hotels. This is what goes on behind the deliveries. We're gonna do a little marketing. The most important part of any business. So if you just now tuning in, hey, what's up, bro? I'm him. This guy's a monster. This guy never sleeps. I'm him is like money. He never sleeps, man. You gotta love it. So I'm heading to some hotels to knock out, to put out some flyers. We got a lot of people coming into town. Let me know if the sound is good, if I need to make any adjustments, because again, this is live. I'm not a professional at doing this live. So we're gonna knock out about 3 or 4, maybe 5 hotels, put some flyers out. Like I said, we got a big game day. It's our first home game in town, and the grind never stops. You gotta get those impressions. You got to as I continue to preach, this is what it takes to get those leads in the business, and most importantly, get the data. So as I tell everyone, the things that I put out in this community, I always tell people, hey, you got to do the daily, you have to do daily revenue activities for your business. All right. And if you don't do that, you're putting yourself out of business, because things are constantly changing. People are going to be cycling in and out. We got a lot of uncertainty in the marketplace. We got a lot of things that are just happening. So you got to keep your brand out there. You got to continue to you got to continue to just keep promoting, because you never know. I remember one time, again, this is another time that I didn't feel like doing something, just very tired, and it was right before the 4th of July, and I had some flyers, and I said, let me stop at these 3 hotels and put some flyers out before I go home. So I put some flyers out at this hotel. The next day, I got a $200 order from this family. They was on the road, and they was I don't know where they was going, but not only did they do business with me one time, they did business with me for their entire stay. So again, these old school marketing tactics, this guerrilla marketing, is still effective today in this world of AI. So again, I've done billboards, I've done business with the university, I've done Facebook, Google, Instagram marketing, and my biggest return on my ad spend has been from going to the hotels, going on campus, just networking, because I know how effective it is. And I don't know, maybe you all will be able to put it down in the chat or the comments what that is, but it's just something about that human to human interaction, or maybe it's just it's something that they can hold for a long period of time. And okay, say sound is good, perfect. You can and it's like digital. Like I said, we're so bombarded with so much stuff out there, and maybe that's what it is. I don't know the psychology. I guess this person is not going to let me over. Wow. All right, let me see if this person gonna let me over. All right, so I'm just now pulling up to hotel number 1. All right, so let me squeeze up in here. Usually does pretty good for me. I don't even know the name. They change these hotels so much. Oh, they may not even be open. Okay. All right. Well, I guess they're doing some remodeling. Damn it, man. All right, so we gotta all right, cancel that one. They are doing some remodeling here, so we are back on the road. All right, let's get it. All right, let me squeeze up out of here. Yeah, they got a lot going on in there, but this is one of my little sweet spots here, where because it's close to town, close to the stadium, and let me back up and get up out of here. So that's just part of the game. So we're gonna go to the next little sweet spot right by the interstate. We're gonna have a lot of people come in to these hotels starting. Actually, people gonna start coming into town tonight. All right, so tonight, tomorrow, all the way up until the game, the city is about to it's about to get packed. All right, so and like I tell you all the time, you got to be planting seeds. You got to, again, most importantly, just make yourself an option. All right, marketing and advertising is going to be what pushes you upward in your local marketplace doing local deliveries. I don't do any over the road. I know a lot of people talk about like over the road and stuff in this community, but you can do damage in a local marketplace. So I hear a lot about that, but I don't have to do that stuff anymore. I used to when after college, when I got my first job and I was up north, I used to do a lot of work. Used to drive a lot. So going from North Dakota, Wyoming, Colorado, Montana, all that stuff, man. So I don't have to do that stuff anymore. I actually learned a lot from the companies and stuff that I learned, and I apply a lot of that stuff to the business that I have today. And that's usually how life is. It's taking little bits and pieces of different things. Yeah, you see, we got a lot of people from out of town. These jokers are not paying attention on the road. So, but that's usually how life works, y'all. You're gonna take a little bits and pieces of stuff that you learn from. So whether it's something that you was really good at in elementary school, middle school, or high school, that may be something that may benefit you later on in life. Like you may be really good at some type of designing, and one day you may have your own business, or you may know somebody that's in business, and you could now help them in their creatives. Like people spend money on creatives, advertisements, their flyers, their ads online, their video ads, all of that stuff is so important in the business world, because again, the business world is the only world now. Like I said, everything is on you. And a lot of the stuff that I preach, I want to show y'all I'm doing the same stuff out here, hustling, doing the deep work, and I'm also showing you all the process of how a lot of this stuff works. And I'm showing you that it does work. So there's no escaping the work. And that's one of the biggest things that I want to preach to you all. I don't want people to get into the game, how I got into the game. I've made a lot of mistakes, and I'm learning from other people in this community who just jumped into it and they didn't know what to do. So if I can be some type of guide or a resource, or whatever it may be to that individual in their startup phase, or just like I said, just a guide, I think that would be a great help to anyone on their journey, because I know how the game is. And most importantly, guys and ladies, you got to have fun. All right, you're going to have good days, you're going to have bad days, you are going to have days where you may not make no money, and then the next day you may make a whole lot of money. It's that's just the nature of the game. And I also think it's so important for me to show you all what goes on behind the scenes and how this game works, so you can be calibrated for it, so you won't be so afraid and anxious. I want you to develop a calmness to where everything is going to be okay, as long as you are putting in the work. Okay, so it's all about mindset. Okay, a lot of this stuff, it's about your mindset, and it's so important to stay active. I did a little body weight exercises this afternoon to get my mind right, to think positive, to be optimistic about myself and life. Even though it's a lot of doom and gloom out here, you still got to get out here and put in the work. Okay, even though it's a lot of chaos in the world, and hey, money's still out here, and you got to be like, hey, you got to wake up every day, hey, where's my money? Who's got my money? All right. Who's got my money? All right. So that's just a part of the game, y'all. Actually, there's another hotel up here, actually, before we get to those other 3 that we're going to go to. I forgot all about that one. And sometimes too, when you're out going to the hotels, the people that work there, they'll support you. They will support you. They will not only will they refer you, but they will do business to you. They will do business with you and refer you to other people as well. So how you dress is also very, very important. All right, impressions, your appearance, all of these things matter. Okay, you are representing. You want people to. It's like a status. You are status. Okay, you want people to feel good, and you want them to have an ease of mind, and no worries. You don't want people to have no worries when they're doing business with you, because people are always checking you out. It's just a human thing. People are very, very judgmental. So if you can deliver and come through. All right, I'm pulling up to a hotel now. Let's turn around. All right. Oh, my phone. All right, so we got this hotel here. I'm about to. Why's my cord keep getting caught up? All right, so I'm gonna take y'all in here, and depending on who it is, I'm just gonna ask them, hey, I got some new flyers. Make sure I turn my hazards on. Make sure I turn my hazards on. All right, so I'm gonna get about 10. Let me count these bad boys right quick. Put my phone right there. Come on, stay right there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we got 10. If I can convert 2 or 3 from here, I'll be happy. All right, so let's go in here. Let's go. What in the world? All right. All right, so check out my baby there. Yes, goodness. Come on, let me see what I got here. This side right here is actually doing better than the pink side, and that's another thing about the game. The side that you think may work, it may not even work. So don't even get so attached. Hold on, these flyers are falling. Don't get too attached to a certain side on your ad creatives. The marketplace will dictate what they like and what they don't like. So when people get into media and business and stuff like that, and they get so upset, they get mad, they're like, "Oh, I didn't get enough help." Well, it may not have been you. It could just be the timing. All right, and you're gonna learn that a lot in this business. So I'm gonna go in here. Hello, hello. How you doing? I got some new flyers. You mind if I can put some of these out for everybody that's coming to town this weekend?
And this is for
Late night delivery. That's what I specialize in. So where y'all gonna put them? Are you gonna put them right here so they can see it, or they make y'all put them up behind?
Yeah, we can't. We just have to. When they ask, we have to. We can't display them.
Yeah, y'all used to put them out. Can you put them out right there, right in front?
If I could, I would, but unfortunately, I'm not allowed.
Yeah. No, okay. So let me ask you this then.
I remember. Didn't you do this last year?
Yeah.
I remember that.
So how is everybody else going to know when you're not here and somebody asks?
I'll just have to put this in our pass along information that we have these flyers available if people have questions about late night delivery.
All right.
And then everybody will see it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hey, I have a good one, man. And but you still got to get out here and put in the work. A lot of times people change their policies and stuff like that, and that's just how the game go. All right. But that don't stop the grind. We on to the next one. It's all about putting in that effort. It's out there. I would like for it to be out. But sometimes with the hotels, and I understand too with the hotels, I've been noticing the trend with the hotels. Hell, they trying to sell their stuff, so they really they're really changing the game now because convenience is big business. All right, convenience and trust in the marketplace is big business. I gotta hurry up because I feel my phone getting hot and I don't want the temperature to go out like it did the last time. So that's one hotel down, and that's all right. But they remember me. I don't know if y'all heard her, but she said, "Hey, I remember you from last year for putting the flyers out." All right. So again, I'm building up a reputation as well, to where when people come into town, when somebody asks her, she's going to be like, "Hey, oh yeah, I know a guy." All of these things build up. That compound interest is what did the guy say? The compound interest is the seventh wonder of the world. That is very, very, very true. I'm trying to get out here on the road. Let me get out here. Come on. Even though we couldn't put them out, I still left them there. You just never know. So, all right, we're finna head to these next 3 hotels, and they are right by each other, which is pretty good. And I usually can put them out. I don't know if they changed their policy, but if they do, I understand, because we went to that first hotel, and that first hotel, the first hotel, they're remodeling. So as you can see, a lot of these hotels, they're changing up and adapting to this new marketplace. And everybody trying to make as much money as possible, to where before okay, let me make this stop because I don't think I'm gonna make it. That yellow light, because this light, it turns so fast, man. It turns really, really fast. So okay, I see we got 7 people in here live. Right now we're doing some work behind the scenes of the cargo van business, and it's a hotel marketing hall. I want you all to see what goes on behind the work. If you want to have those $200 days, those $300 or $400 days, this is what has to be done. You got to get out there and plant those seeds, and that's what I'm doing right now. And it's just all a part of the game. This is just something that you have to do, those daily revenue activities. Sometimes you can do this and you be like, wow, I done wasted, those flyers, I done wasted my time. And like 6 months to a year later, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. It's crazy like that, man. The game is crazy like that. So sometimes you can't just expect for things just to turn around. Like I got lucky that I don't know if it was the last live or the live before that, where I was out putting out flyers for 3 hours, and then 12 hours later I received an order. It can happen like that immediately, or it can happen 6 months later when you're not even expecting. You be like, wow, I did that months ago. Okay, so don't get into the game expecting immediate results. Okay, don't jump into the game like, okay, well, since I did this right here is supposed to happen. No, take your time. All right, take your time and let the game be the game. And this is why it's so important you're active. It's so important that you are active every day, putting in the work, okay? Because when it comes and when people have problems and when the money starts flowing, you're going to be happy that you did, okay? So, all right, we just made it to is this the La Quinta? Yeah, I think this is the La Quinta Hotel. This one's been a pretty good hotel to me as well, so hold on 1 second. We count these 10 there. All right there, don't fall. All right, so I'm gonna count out 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me one more now. 10. Uh-oh. I'm back. All right, so let's head in here. Announce myself to everybody, let them know I'm here. Let's see if I got some old flyers. Hey there, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm just dropping some of my flyers off for the people that's coming in town this weekend.
What you got?
It's a delivery service.
Okay.
I'm just gonna leave them right here, ma'am.
For everybody?
Yeah.
Give me one.
All right.
Down the street.
All right. I sure
That's why I was
appreciate
like,
it.
what's it
Okay.
for?
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, man.
Hey, no problem.
All right, have a good one. I'm gonna just sit them right here. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. All right, so we just knocked that out. And like I told you all, when you're out, you announce yourself. People start wondering and seeing how you dress. Hey, what you got? Let me check it out. So she wanted a flyer. And like I told you all before about tapping into people's emotions, that goes a long way. All right, the marketing psychology goes a very, very long way. Comfort Inn, that hotel was the Comfort Inn. If we got disrupted, I had just got a phone call. I had to cancel that one. But now we're going to the La Quinta Hotel. And so I've gotten some, let me turn this around. I've gotten some pretty good and so I'm gonna go in here, and there was a guy, he was like one of the main guys up here. He used to, again, the staff will support you as well, but he used to order a lot, man. So let me count 10 more. Put you right there, don't drop on me. All right, let me count 10 more flyers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we got 10 here. And you know, it's the same old thing. A lot of the game is just, it's simple once you come up with a system and you just repeating that system. Oh, come on, y'all. You just repeating that system over and over again. All right. So go in here. All right. It's like it's about to rain. Hey there. What's up? What's up? Okay. Can I put these right in the front? All right. Appreciate it. Yes, ma'am. So when somebody come up here, they come to the front desk, and then boom, that's the flyer. All right, man. See y'all later. Y'all have a good one. When everybody gonna start coming into town? Tomorrow or?
No, they gonna be here. The majority of the people gonna come Saturday morning.
Saturday morning. Okay. All right. Well, I'll be ready for it. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
All right. All right. So we got that one knocked out. And I just showed y'all how I usually like the hotels like that. When somebody's checking in, the flyer is right there in front of a potential client. Okay, right in front of a potential customer. While they're waiting and the staff is doing their thing, they're gonna look down. Boom. I just got an impression. Boom. What are these texts? Okay, that's a QR code here. What's this? Yeah. Hey, you could be making some money, okay? Especially with the hotels, when people coming into town, they ready to spend some money. That you usually gonna have a higher conversion rate. When you got a lot of people coming into town and you know they want to know what's what. And yeah. So we got another hotel here. This is the Avid Hotel. I'm coming in here. They usually have a little sweet spot where you can post the flyers. So let me see here. All right, so baby and Park. Emergency brake. Let me get the got my hazards on because I ain't gonna be out here. Let me count these right here. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just need one more. All right, so let's make sure we get these right. Again, if you're just now tuning in, I thought the pink sides were better, but I've been getting more response with the blue side. Okay, so this is called split testing. Okay, it's called split testing. You can also see the engagement from the marketplace based on what they like and what they don't like. So don't take it personal. If you say, man, this side right here is better, this one gonna kill them. No, it ain't. Hey, how you doing? I got some new flowers. Put them over here. All right. When everybody supposed to be coming into town? Tomorrow? Friday? Okay. All right. So let me put these here. Put these here. See, that's some of my old flowers right there. Just put them up right there. Okay, so I'm gonna show y'all what I did there. See, they got the flowers here. This is a shuttle taxi service right there, and then this my new creative, and this here is my old creative right there. So as you can see, still got some of those here. We got another transportation company, and this is a salon there. So we got another transportation company. Okay, so you got to, let me move these over, I don't want these to fall. So you gotta, put in the work. All right. So, all right, man. Thank you. Have a good one. Thursday? Okay. All right. Send them my way. I'll see you. All right. I will. You too. Okay, y'all, so let's get back to the streets. As y'all can see, I still got flyers from my last ad creative at this hotel. Sometimes one can pop, another time it won't pop. But you know what? Since this is a fresh fall tourist season, that last creative may start to pick up as well. Okay, so we just did these 3 hotels. Was trying to do 5. If you're just now tuning in, the first hotel was being remodeled, so we only got to get 4 hotels in. We got our first home game in town, and so again, I got to start putting in the work before this weekend, because when the weekend hits, it's going to be really, really busy, and it's just good preparation. It's just good to prepare before the madness hits, that everything is done, and that's not one thing that'll stress you out on a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Things are already done at the top of the week, and you got less to do when the madness starts. Because when the madness starts, you just want the money to flow and be able to be on your A game in the cargo van business. So again, do the work. This is the process that you must do to maintain your status, that you must do to maintain your position in your local marketplace to succeed doing local deliveries. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Make sure you like the video. This helps. I'm him, he stays on me and tell me that I need to put this in the video, because I will forget. But make sure you like the video. This helps other people find this type of content. And if you gotten any value out of this video, like the video. So thanks for watching. Safe travels out there, and I will see you all on the next one.